Welcome to Artistpreneur Economics, where we stop romanticizing the starving artist myth and start building creative lives that can actually pay the rent. Today's lesson is called The Pain Point Pivot. Here is the hard truth. If you are only earning money when your body is physically present, you are not building wealth. You are renting out your time. That might be noble, it might be beautiful, it might be even sound great through a vintage tube amp, but financially it is a treadmill wearing tap shoes. You play the gig, you teach the lesson, you sell one painting, you cash the check, then what? You wake up the next morning and have to do it all again. That is not failure, that is the first stage. But it cannot be the final stage. The pivot begins when you ask one question: what problem does my art, knowledge, or experience solve for something else, someone else? Not what do I want to make? That matters, of course, but artistpreneurs must also ask, what pain point am I helping people overcome? Maybe your music helps seniors feel less lonely. Maybe your violin lessons help adults finally fulfill a lifelong dream. Maybe your paintings give collectors a sense of identity, beauty, rebellion, or healing. Maybe your book helps someone with mental illness feel less alone. Maybe your coaching helps another artist stop spinning in confusion and finally build a real business. That pain point is not a side note, that is the doorway. Once you know the pain point, you can turn your intellectual property into assets. A performance becomes a recorded concert. A lesson becomes a course. A speech becomes a book chapter A. A method becomes a workbook. A song becomes sheet music, licensing material, video content, and merchandise. A personal story becomes a keynote, podcast episode, coaching framework, or curriculum. That is how you stop selling only labor and start building a catalog. And catalog is king. The old school masters knew this. Composers wrote scores, publishers printed books, record labels built libraries, painters developed recognizable bodies of work. The new school artistpreneur does the same thing, but with digital tools. Streaming online courses, print on demand, email lists, licensing, memberships, podcasts, and downloadable products. The goal is not to stop performing. The goal is to make every performance plant a seed. Do the gig, yes, but record it, clip it, teach from it, write about it, sell the score, offer the workshop, license the recording, build this funnel, turn this movement into an asset. Your art should not disappear when the applause dies. It should echo. So this week, pick one pain point your audience has and build one asset around it. One guide, one video, one lesson package, one downloadable score, one mini course, one product, small asset, big pivot. Stop waiting for the next performance fee to clear your bank account. You are not just an artist, you are an owner of an intellectual property. And when you build the right assets, your creativity can keep earning long after you leave the stage. That is the pain point pivot. I'm Benjamin Barnes, and this is Artistpreneur Economics on the